Sarah had always been a quiet girl, soft-spoken and gentle. She believed in love, but she never believed she deserved the kind of love she saw in movies. When she married David, a cheerful and confident man, she felt she had finally found her safe place. Yet deep inside, a voice whispered every day, "You're not beautiful like the other women." David never understood why Sarah avoided cameras, why she turned her face away when someone complimented her, or why she always compared herself with others. She thought her appearance was too simple, too ordinary. No matter what David said, she felt she wasn't enough. One morning, while getting ready for work, Sarah looked at herself in the mirror. She saw tired eyes, simple features, and a face she never admired. David stepped into the room and noticed her expression. "What's wrong, love?" he asked. Sarah lowered her eyes. "Nothing." But David could see the sadness hiding in her voice. Later that evening, after dinner, Sarah sat quietly on the sofa while David worked on his laptop. She glanced at the photos of his office team on his screen. Polished faces, stylish women, confident smiles. Her heart sank. They all look so beautiful, much more than me. That night, while folding clothes, Sarah finally spoke. "David, can I ask something?" "Anything," he replied. "Why did you marry me? I'm not beautiful like the women you work with. I'm not attractive like them." David looked up, surprised, confused, and then concerned. "Sarah, is that what you think about yourself?" Sarah nodded slowly. Her eyes became wet, but she tried to hide it. David put the clothes aside and sat closer. "Come here," he said softly. When she looked at him, he didn't give her a lecture. Instead, he held her hands and said, "Let me tell you what beauty means to me." Sarah stayed silent, waiting. "Beauty," David began, "is not the shape of your face. It's the kindness in your heart. It's how you make everyone around you feel safe. It's the way you support me when I'm tired. It's how you treat people with respect. It's the calmness you bring into this home." He paused, brushing a tear from her cheek. "You think those women in my office are beautiful. Yes, they are nice, but none of them made me tea when I came home sick. None of them prayed for me in silence. None of them waited for me when I returned late from work. None of them knows my fears, my dreams, or my weaknesses. You do." Sarah looked down. "But I don't look beautiful." David smiled gently. "Sarah, every morning when I wake up and see you next to me, I thank God, not because of how you look, but because of who you are. You are the person I can be myself with. That is a beauty no mirror can show." Sarah didn't know what to say. She had spent so many years believing beauty was only what others saw. She never realized beauty could also be felt. The next day, Sarah went to the market alone. She passed by a mirror shop and accidentally saw her reflection again. But this time, she didn't feel the same pain. She remembered David's words, "Beauty is how you make people feel." When she returned home, she cooked David's favorite meal. While setting the table, she smiled for the first time without thinking about her flaws. That evening, David returned from work, exhausted. He walked in and smelled the food. Sarah welcomed him with a smile, not a forced one, but a sincere, warm smile. "You look different today," David said. "How?" Sarah asked. "Peaceful, confident, beautiful," he replied. Sarah felt her heart lighten. "Maybe I was wrong," she whispered. "Maybe beauty isn't a competition." David nodded. "Exactly. It's a truth you carry inside, not something you compare outside." Days passed and Sarah began a small journey of self-love. She started writing a gratitude notebook. She began taking walks in the morning, enjoying nature instead of avoiding people. She even allowed David to take a few photos of her, something she had never done willingly before. One afternoon, their little niece Emma visited. She ran to Sarah and hugged her tightly. "You're the prettiest aunt in the world," the child said with innocence. Sarah laughed. For the first time, she didn't reject the compliment. Later that night, Sarah told David, "You know, I realized something. When a woman doesn't love herself, she doubts everyone who loves her. But when she starts seeing her worth, she sees love everywhere." David held her close. "And I'm glad you finally see what I've always seen." Their home felt warmer after that day. Sarah wasn't trying to look like anyone else anymore. She didn't compare. She didn't fear judgment. She became happier, kinder, more confident, not because she changed her face, but because she changed her mind. And in that simple, powerful change, she discovered a new truth. Beauty grows where self-love lives. And David knew he hadn't just married a beautiful woman, he had married a strong one.